So for our second item today, Branson will be showing more work that he's done on Weblate, and today it's about the automated sync. So this is a new source text, and translations are automatically synced between the apps and Weblate. The problem we're solving is a significant developer effort being spent whenever translations were updated for an app, and general release was June 19th. So I'll turn it over to Branson.
Cool. Thanks for the introduction, Liz. Go ahead and share my screen so y'all can see what I'm doing here. So that's great. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the name Weblate. I've heard some confusion about what does that really mean? It stands for Web Translate. It's not the most descriptive name, but it's the name of the third-party application that we bootstrapped in order to get this application up and running as quick as we could. I know Weblate, just as a refresher, is our front-end portal for translators and partners to come in and view and make edits to the text that shows up in our platform. Now, just explaining the diagram that's visible to you guys. In the top left, we have apps. And this is a diagram of basically our translation loop, I suppose, workflow loop. So on the top left of the diagram, we've got apps. We have about 32 apps right now that serve translation files. And in order to take those translations, the English source text, and put it into Weblate, that's a manual step that developers need to do. So they export the text, upload it to Weblate, and then translators can see the content. Once translators are done with translating, a developer needs to go back into Weblate and download those translations, create a GitHub pull request to merge the content back into the application. Now, what we're trying to do with this automated sync is eliminate two of these arrows, the English source text arrow and the Czech, French, and Dutch, etc. arrow. And we, of course, have other arrows to delete as part of improving the Weblate experience, but this is what we're focusing on today. Now, I'll just head back to my screen and we'll start a quick demo here. So what I'm going to show you guys today is just a quick example of this working in action. So you can see I've got Weblate open right now. I've got clicked into the social marketing project, and I'm looking at the English translations. You can see right now we have 972 strings for social marketing on its own. I've also got a pull request open up here for just adding the text hello to the English file for social marketing. I'll just quickly merge this in. And right away, Weblate is going to see these changes come in, and it is going to update. It'll notice immediately that there's something new happening. So I've just refreshed the page, and you can see now we have 973 strings. If I go over to my email inbox, I actually see that there are new strings to translate in social marketing because I am actually registered as a translator for this. So this is super exciting. Now our translators can get notifications about new stuff to happen. You can also register, a subscription to all kinds of different types of notifications, such as like maybe you're a developer and you care about when there are new, new Czech translations or new French translations that are being done. So I can go into here. Well, you know what? I'm just going to go over here. So I'm going to click over to the Czech translations and fill that in. So as a translator, I can see that there's something new to do here. I'm just going to go to the very end because that's where the new translation is. Fill that in, save it. And now what's going to happen is that Weblate is going to access the GitHub repository for social marketing and is going to open a new pull request. So if I hop back over to GitHub and click on the pull request channel, let's refresh the page. Oh, sorry, I missed a step. So actually, that's a great segue. How often do these changes get pushed up to a new pull request? Because if there's too many of them, developers are going to get annoyed. Well, Weblate is set up to collect changes for 24 hours, and every 24 hours it will open a new pull request with all of the new translations. And that's an editable amount of time. We can change it down to 12, down to 1 hour. This is something that we have control over. But for right now, I am going to just manually push this up. So I'll commit these changes. And then I will push them. And that, of course, is automatic every 12 hours. So now I can refresh social marketing. I'll see new translation updates from Weblate. And I'll go over to the Files Change tab, and you'll see that the Czech is now present in the application after I do a quick merge. And there you have it. That is the perspective from the developer and the translator together. So If you do have questions about this, and I hope that you do, please come find me and talk to me about this. It's my passion, my baby.
Very cool, Branson. Branson's learned 4 languages while he's been translating all of this. All right.